It's time now for a look at latest in local news. Excuse me. In the news, Jesup Police Chief Chris Hamilton reports another shooting. This one occurred around 5 a.m. Wednesday morning at the Briarwood Apartments, apartment C24. Officers received a call about a male subject being shot. While responding to the scene, Wayne County Dispatch advised the shooting victim was at the hospital. In addition, the shooting victim is listed as stable. 2 suspects have been identified. One is in custody. 43-year-old Earl Durden has been arrested, charged with party to the crime of aggravated assault. The other suspect still at large. He's 29-year-old Jonathan Rivera. He's charged with aggravated assault and possession of firearm during the commission of a crime. Chief Hamilton encourages anyone with information pertaining to this case or the location of the suspect still at large. Again, Jonathan Rivera. Please contact the Jesup PD at 912-427-1300. Police now have a suspect one in the shooting on First Street, which occurred back on November 21st. Suspect's name is 34-year-old Mr. Garvin Waltower of Jesup. Police are asking for the public's help in locating Mr. Waltower. If you have any information, please call the Jesup PD at 912-427-1300. This past Tuesday morning at the William A. Zorn Airport, the county and cities of Jesup, Odom, and Scriven government officials met to discuss the upcoming vote on the SPLOST 5 referendum, which will appear before voters in the year 2024. The election date is Tuesday, March the 12th, and early voting will begin 3 weeks before that in the month of February. County Administrator Paul Drotti organized the meeting, and WIFO family had a chance to talk with him yesterday, get his thoughts on how he felt the meeting went.
Here, County Administrator Paul Drotti, this week the county and city officials met at the airport to go over the SPLOST 5 referendum. People will be voting in February. Just want to get your thoughts on how the meeting went.
I thought it went great. It was basically just for us in the municipalities to get together and talk about how we wanted to get out the information in reference to SPLOST 5, what all the municipalities are asking and requesting, and the same thing with the county. One of our last SPLOST meetings, we had talked about that one of the things we would want to do is that once all the intergovernmental agreement and the resolutions was sent to the state and that was all completed, is that we would get back together. So that's what the meeting yesterday was about. It's just us getting back together and talking about what's the best practices for disseminating that information to the voters.
SPLOST 4 funding ends shortly. Commissioner Mike Gordon made a good point at the meeting. He said he'd like to see a list of the projects that were complete with SPLOST 4 so people can see where the money goes. Any place where people can go find that information?
Yeah, that's one of the things that Chairman McCrary first brought up. One of his ideas was that each municipality and the county would work on like cheat sheet, flyer, whatever you want to call it, in reference to what projects we've completed and what has been purchased with that extra penny by the cities and the county. And so he'd kind of task each and every one to go back and make that little short list so that we can combine that, get it together. So if Chairman McCrary or Commissioner Gordon are out speaking at one of our civic groups and someone asks a question about, what did Scriven do? I mean, he'll have that information with him. So that was one of the things that they definitely wanted to do. And Mayor Rozier with the city of Odom, he's already actually kind of done that with his, because he had a press talk article just a few weeks back where he detailed, what SPLOST 4 is meant to the city of Odom. And so he's already kind of created his, and so now it's just a matter of everybody else getting together and doing theirs.
We're at the holiday season, so I'm sure after the first year the push will begin. People vote in February. So what kind of organizations are you looking to seek help to try to help push this SPLOST funding through?
Well, I know one of the things, I've already talked to the executive director of the chamber, Ms. Dina Bennett, and she said, that, as in the past, they've always helped disseminate information. Not asking folks to vote yes or no, but just at least getting the information out there. So we'll definitely be working with the Chamber of Commerce here in Jesup and Wayne. And then and we fully expect some citizen committees to be involved. I know Randy Franks in reference to the Equestrian Center. It's truly going to be a multi-purpose facility where you can have concerts and different things like that in it. So he's already got a group that he's kind of identified and that he's going to put together specifically for that. And the same thing with the pool and the courthouse and the other big projects. What we anticipate is developing some citizen interest and possibly getting some committees through there so they can help, get the information out to the public.
Okay, Paul, thanks.
All right, thank you, Bob.
And once again, those comments of County Administrator Paul Drotti. County's three main projects, if this SPLOST 5 passes, is security for the courthouse, a community center, and equestrian center. Once again, voters decide the issue in March of 2024. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor and other commercial messages, so please stay tuned. In other news, the City of Jesup's downtown open house is set for this evening with festivities beginning at the James R. Bland Park at 6 p.m. Performances tonight by the Jesup Elementary School Choir, the Jesup Church of God Live Wire Choir, and the Wayne Christian Academy Choir. Then the lighting of the tree. After that, Santa and Mrs. Claus on hand tonight from 6 to 9 p.m. And all that taking place tonight in Jesup for the open house and the lighting of the Christmas tree. Also tonight, the first night of the live nativity at JC Fairgrounds, put on by Altamont Baptist Church. The time of that tonight is from 6 to 8 p.m. Chamber of Commerce set to make a decision later today on Saturday's scheduled Christmas parade. They'll join us Friday morning on the World Famous Butch and Bob Show to fill everyone in on when the parade will be held. If postponed this Saturday, the new date would be Saturday, December 16th. Once again, no decision has been made as of yet. That decision to be made later today as they check the weather forecast, and we'll have all the details tomorrow morning here on the World Famous Butch and Bob Show. But tonight, again, open house, lighting of the tree, and also the live nativity at JC Fairgrounds. All that taking place tonight beginning at 6 p.m. Come on out and do some Christmas shopping. Enjoy a night of entertainment, and again, the lighting of the tree at the James R. Bland Park. Today brings a change at the gas pump. There will end months of prices trending in a favorable direction. Governor Kemp's state of emergency, the suspended Georgia gas tax has expired at 12 midnight last night. The governor first suspended the gas tax in September to help Georgia drivers deal with inflation. Up until now, gas prices have been moving in the right direction. Regular unleaded gas up until today was 3 cents a gallon cheaper than a month ago and 27 cents cheaper than it was last year. State says get ready for a change of direction. They say it could be a couple of days before drivers feel the full impact of the gas tax, but again, the suspension of the gas tax ended at midnight last night here in the state of Georgia. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes and news, Wayne County High School counselors are having a fundraiser titled Crowns and Capes Christmas Brunch on December the 9th from 10 to 1 for elementary school students. Parents will need to register students ahead of time and pay a $25 fee on the red track. The parents will be notified by class tag when the link is available. There will be only 100 spots, and a multi-child discount is being offered for families registering siblings. There will be a variety of activities, including face painting, bounce houses, crafts, movies, a photo booth, and brunch, which will include chicken, waffles, and other snacks. Some very special guests will be on hand. Princesses, superheroes, elves, and Santa will make appearances. This is a drop-off event, so parents are not required to stay with their children. All proceeds will support the Wayne County High School Counseling Program. If you have any questions, please contact the high school Counselors Department at 912-427-1096, extension 804. City of Scrivens bringing back their Christmas parade. The date Saturday, December the 9th at 4 p.m. The theme of their parade is a small town Christmas. Entry fee is a new toy for the Wayne County Toy Drive. Toys can be dropped off at City Hall or mailed to Scriven Christmas Parade, P.O. Box 146, Scriven, Georgia 31560. Again, they'll have s'mores and all kinds of vendors. 42,000 pounds of snow. Also, the lighting of the tree. The date, once again, for the Scriven Christmas event, Christmas in the Park, is December the 15th. That's going to do it for the latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.